You know that feeling? You get excited about something big, a goal, a dream, a quiet plan to finally change your life. And the first thing you want to do is tell someone, your best friend, your partner, your family. You can already picture their reaction. The wide eyes, the wow, that's amazing, the little rush it gives you. But here's the bitter truth most people never say out loud. The moment you speak that plan into existence, you've already started weakening it. I'm not talking about toxic positivity or fluffy manifestation advice. I'm talking about cold, hard psychology and something even deeper. Today I want to talk about something that quietly changed how I move through the world. Never share your plans, not until they're done, not until they're undeniable, and even then, maybe only with a very small circle, if anyone at all. Let me tell you a story. A few years ago, I watched a close friend decide he was finally going to start his own business. He had the idea, the skills, the savings. He was on fire. Every time we met, he'd update me, "I'm quitting next month. I already told my boss. I'm building the website this weekend." I even picked the name. I was happy for him. I hyped him up. We toasted to it. 6 months later, the business never launched. He was still at the same job, more frustrated than ever, quietly embarrassed whenever the topic came up. What happened? He got the applause before he did the work. And that applause, it poisoned his drive. There's actual science behind this. Psychologists call it the premature sense of completion or social reality effect. When you announce a goal out loud and receive praise, your brain releases a hit of dopamine, the same reward chemical you'd normally get only after actually achieving it. You feel like you've already made progress. The urgency drops. The discomfort that fuels real action suddenly feels less necessary. It's like being handed money by a rich parent versus earning every rupee through your own sweat. The earned reward hits different. It rewires your brain with real proof. I can do hard things. When you share too early, you rob yourself of that exact proof. I've seen this pattern repeat in relationships too. Someone tells their partner, "I'm going to get in the best shape of my life this year." They say it with conviction. The compliments come, and the gym membership stays unused after week 3. Why? Because the external validation quietly replaced the internal fire. The plan was no longer just between them and their future self. It became a performance for someone else's approval. And here's where it gets darker. When you share your plans, you also hand people ammunition. Not everyone wants you to win, at least not in the way you think. Some people smile and say, "That's great," while quietly hoping you fail. Not because they hate you, but because your success would force them to confront their own stagnant life. Your growth becomes a mirror they don't want to face. Others will give you helpful advice that's really just their fears projected onto you. "Are you sure? The market's tough right now. Maybe you should wait until the kids are older. That sounds risky." Those small comments plant seeds of doubt, and doubt is heavy. It slows you down exactly when momentum matters most. This goes even deeper into something older cultures understood well. Human beings are wired for survival. As long as you're struggling at the same level as everyone around you, people generally root for you. But the moment your ambition signals that you're trying to rise above, something shifts. Your light makes their shadow more visible. This is the root of what many cultures call the evil eye. It's not always superstition. At its core, it's the contagious nature of energy. When you share your plans, even well-meaning people can unconsciously send a subtle pull back toward the familiar and safe. A small comment, a tiny doubt, or even a lukewarm good luck can leak energy that tilts the scale on days when you need every bit of your own fire. That's why older cultures, Indian, Chinese, and many others, built rituals around discretion. They understood that protecting your inner world wasn't paranoia, it was wisdom. The Stoics knew this too. Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and Epictetus rarely broadcasted their intentions. They focused on what was within their control and let their actions speak. Sun Tzu in The Art of War emphasized the power of silence. Appear where you are not expected. Move without announcing your path. You've probably felt the opposite too. You kept something to yourself, a habit you were building, a skill you were learning, a boundary you were finally setting. You didn't post about it. You didn't announce it in the group chat. And because no one was watching, you kept showing up even on the days you didn't feel like it. Then one day, someone notices. You look different. You seem calmer. Wait, did you lose weight? Or how did you learn to do that? The satisfaction hits different, deeper, because it's real. It wasn't borrowed from someone else's reaction. It was earned in silence. That's the power of working in the dark. Let me be very clear. This isn't about becoming paranoid or never trusting anyone again. There's a difference between healthy discretion and toxic isolation. You can and should have a very small circle of people who have earned the right to know your direction. People who have proven they can hold space without injecting their ego, their fears, or their need for control. But even with them, be careful with the details. Share the what sparingly, never the how or the when, until it's already in motion and protected. Because most people, even the ones who love you, are not equipped to handle your ambition without contaminating it. They'll either dilute it with doubt or inflate it with premature praise. Both are dangerous. So how do you actually apply this? First, learn to sit with your own excitement. That rush you feel when a new idea hits, let it burn inside you. Journal it. Plan it privately. Let the energy fuel your first quiet actions instead of leaking it out in conversation. Second, notice when the urge to share comes from insecurity, not strategy. Ask yourself honestly, why am I sharing this right now? Do I need their praise, their opinion, their permission? Or am I scared to carry this dream alone a little longer? If it's anything other than pure strategy, keep it sacred. Third, replace announcement with evidence. Instead of saying, I'm going to write a book this year, just start writing. When the first draft is done, or when you hit a real milestone, then maybe you let a trusted person see it. The results will speak louder than any declaration ever could. I've started applying this more ruthlessly in my own life, and the difference is quiet but profound. Fewer half-finished projects, less performance anxiety, more steady, almost stubborn progress. And when things do come together, the satisfaction feels private and powerful, like a secret you kept with your future self. When you stop sharing your plans, you protect your energy in a way most people never experience. You stop carrying other people's expectations, timelines, and doubts. You get to define success on your own terms, at your own pace, in a world that profits from keeping you distracted, visible, and constantly performing your potential. That quiet strength is revolutionary. Now, I know what some of you might be thinking, but what if I need accountability? Here's the reframe. Real accountability comes from systems, not from telling people your dreams. Set private deadlines. Track your progress in a journal or spreadsheet. Create consequences for yourself. Build some momentum first. Then, if needed, share with one person who has truly earned it. Accountability doesn't require an audience. It requires integrity with yourself, and integrity is forged in silence. Let me leave you with this. The next time you feel that familiar urge, that spark of I have to tell someone, pause, breathe, ask yourself, am I sharing this because it serves the plan or because it serves my need to be seen? If it's the second one, keep it sacred. Work on it like it's the most important thing in your life, because for a while it should be. Protect it the way you would protect something fragile and precious. Because your future self, the one who actually becomes the person you're trying to build, is counting on you not to dilute the vision before it has roots. Most people will keep announcing their plans, collecting likes and encouraging words, and wondering why nothing ever changes. You don't have to be most people. You can choose the silent path. The uncomfortable, lonely at first, deeply rewarding path of building in private. And one day, when the results are impossible to ignore, people will ask how you did it. You can smile quietly and say, I just decided to keep it to myself, because by then the work will have already spoken. And that's the kind of power no one can take away from you. If this hit you somewhere deep, think of one plan you've been carrying, one thing you've been tempted to share. Decide today that it stays with you a little longer. Protect it, nurture it in the dark. And watch what happens when you finally let it see the light. Not as a promise, but as proof. You've got everything you need already. Now go build it, quietly.